Sometimes we see those people and we hear their stories and you feel like they've had an adventurous life and they've taken everything on and just and it's always exciting to hear those kind of stories as opposed to the ones that kind of played it safe and whatever. There's really no
Well,
story there.
you present it as a philosophic argument or discussion about the purpose of life, and for me it's very simple. First, purpose of life is because we surround people, we live with people. We can live by ourselves. There is nobody that can live by himself. There is nobody that can create anything by himself. You all the time need people for that. Yeah. So the purpose of life is to participate with other people and to create something together. Yeah, this is our purpose in life. So if you want to create community, if you want to create country, if you want to, whatever you want to create, you need other people with you. So what kind of person you are, you need to know yourself. When you know yourself, people will believe in you and will follow you. And now when you have that, which is mean you have faith. When you have faith, it's the opposite of fear. When you have faith, you don't have fear. When you have faith, you don't think about the risk. You do what you love. There is no risk here. You know you create something. You do something that usually people don't do. Yeah, there is no many people that have that in them to be public service. It's public service from a different point of view. You're not any official in the government as a public service. No, you're public service from people. Yeah, you do something for people, with people. So the first thing that happens is no fear there. Risk, only risk is you create something that you know something will happen. You leave some legacy behind you. Yeah, and this thing is the first thing. Because everybody that you will ask, he will tell you, yes, I want to leave something behind me. What you can leave behind you? That something you can talk about that. If you leave legacy, which is mean you did something for humanity. You did something for people, because people will talk about that. Building not going to say anything, yeah, and any other thing not going to talk. Only people will talk what you did. Yeah, if you leave book behind you, people read the book or what you did. Autobiography. So, from yesterday, you need to think about that, to do something for people. Yeah, when you do that, the people will follow you. That's what God said. It's exactly that.
You're saying about creating something and you can't do it alone and work with various different people. We just had a previous guest, Sandy Hidden, and he was talking about co-creating. That was one of the 5 C's: consciousness, compassion, co-creation, and I can't remember the other 2. But the one that really hit me was the co-creation. When, like you said, you really can't really do anything. You need others to help you create. Even if you do create something on your own, you had the support of friends or people encouraging you. So they help you be part of, to be that person who was able to put that thing together. And, and co-creation is just such a buzzword that kind of really encompasses what collaboration really is all about, and to be part of that commonwealth, as Sandy Hayden also said, on a local level or on a national and international level, that you're sharing that commonality, you're sharing those co-creations that you put forth, as public service. If you're providing public service, as you said, you're not only serving others, but you're serving yourself as well. simultaneously. And to get to the higher conscious, to be aware of that is it's a wonderful thing to be able to recognize that, and then to realize that that's the purpose of life is, if you think about what life is, and what it takes for our bodies to work, it's a collaboration of all the different organs, all the different, all the cells and everything that have a different purpose and a different action
Different
within our
use.
bodies. Yeah, but they can't do it by themselves. So for this one organism to operate, it needs a multiple of other little organisms to make that work. And that's how I like to look at a community, whatever level of a community may be, whether it be local or be your neighborhood, or it may be a county or a state or a country, or the ultimate organism, which is our planet. So, and every person has their purpose, have their play involved in it. And
It's like a puzzle.
right,
Yeah, in the puzzle, you need the whole pieces to see the whole picture.
exactly.
If one piece missing, picture is not
It's not
seen
complete.
complete.
Right, it's true. It's definitely true. I want to ask you, Haim, as many times we've spoken here on this show, and I find that, like, from the various different topics that you share with us here on the show, there's a link between all of them, and you being a wellness success coach, what do you feel that you could bring to our viewers if they are in a situation in their lives where they're on a crossroads in their lives, and somewhere where they could benefit from your wisdom and your experience? And
Thank you for that.
yeah. What do what's one thing that you want to say to them, or a few things that you want to say to them that that they could contact you and look for your service?
Well, if you follow the show, so my information, it's on the screen. You can take it and call me, and there's not going to be charge to sit down and talk to me unless we decide that we're going to walk together. Because that's what I do. I walk with people. I consider as a coach, but I'm more walking with people because I don't give advice and I don't tell people what to do, because I don't believe it's work. Yeah, what's work is what is that you want to do, and you're looking for people that believe in that or believe in you, that will help you to achieve that. Yeah, I will give you an example that I work with some lady. She was selling insurance for living. And when we met and we started to talk, we shared some information about ourselves. She said, I don't know if I can afford you. I don't know how much you charge. But I believe with you, I can get what I want in my life. And what I said to her is, first of all, let's say you don't pay me anything. Yeah? Don't take it to the money side, because this is not the case with me. It's not that I'm not going to take the money, but it's not the case. I said, tell me what is that you want. Let me see if I'm comfortable to work with you on that. And she said, okay. What I'm looking is to be actors in movie. I said, okay. Or what you willing to do to make that happen? And she said, whatever it takes. I said, okay, let's start to work. When you have some income, we'll talk about how much you pay me. And before you know it, she started to get audition. Yeah. She got picked from audition. They pick her up. Now she wait for the budget. She wait for the money to come, and they start to shoot, to roll. In the meantime, she started to play in small theater in Broadway. Yeah. Now I have no clue how to make people actors, how to make people play in Broadway. I don't know, I have no clue. But what I know is one thing. When I believe in you and I believe in your dream, yeah, and I'm not the person that's going to challenge you. I'm going to be the person that encourage you. I'm going to be the person that believe in you, that will support you to achieve your dream. Yeah, and my job is not to judge you if it's right or wrong, because I'm not God, and I didn't study law, so I don't have the right to judge you. This is your dream, and I need to make decision if I want to help you or not. So when I decide that I'm going to work with you, I'm going to help you to achieve that, that's it. You want to go to the moon, let's find a way to do it. I'm not going to tell you why it's not going to work. It's not me. It's not the way it's work.
Yes. And for as long as I've known you, Chaim, you know, your commitment, your dedication, you know, to working and supporting someone, because that's one thing that you always said, you know, you get pleasure in helping, you know, people, and I've seen that in many instances. And you are relentless, you know, on being out there and, you know, doing so to witness that kind of work ethic and that kind of conviction. And, you know, that's rare to see that, you know. So whoever, you know, is able to, if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like, you know, you're at a crossroads in your life, or there's something that you're tempted to get and pursue, but, you know, by any means you've tried many different things and you have not gotten there, I would suggest strongly to reach out to Chaim and help him,
Thank you.
you know, co-work with you to be able to make that dream a realization, you know. So no further ado, Chaim, thank you for coming again to the show.
I enjoy it every time.
Yes, and I do as well. And I just want to say thank you for my viewers out there for, you know, joining us for another conversation with Dr. De Silva. And until next time, have a good night.